Hello everyone, it's Burning Gojira 8246 here, and I got a very special guest for me, my brother. Please introduce yourself.
Hey guys, it's Trace, the Video Maker and Animator Guy 2009 here, and today we'll be playing our favorite game, which is called Pilot Training Flight Simulator. For those of you who don't know, this game is just a real life experience with those of you who are into aviation. You get to start from actual airports like Tokyo, and although the airlines in this world are a bit backwards or mixed up, they're very similar to real airlines. So for those of you who are into aviation, like me, I recommend playing this game.
Okay, so please, if you want your comment to get picked, then guess what airline you're going to spawn.
I'm currently going to spawn the Airbus A350 since that's my favorite plane, with its GE9X engines and its wide body shape.
I am going to spawn Singapore Airlines with the Boeing 747.
And I'm going to spawn
Victor Sierra Papa Kilo.
and I'm going to spawn this Qantas Airways since Qantas is my favorite airline and the A350 is probably my favorite airline. And the A350 is probably my favorite plane in the entire universe. And sorry for my tab, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. So right now I'll be starting. I need to change the captain's seat. I actually went to the first officer's seat. I first need to just turn on the engines, which I can do by pressing E. And you can see the Boeing 747 behind me is currently backing up, and it's getting ready to do the taxi phase. And I'll prepare to do the same as soon as this Boeing 747 moves out of my way. Yes, guys, he is kind of a newbie, so don't mind if he's a bad driver. Meanwhile, I know how to taxi backwards. See how slow and steady I'm going? And I will make a slight left turn here. As soon as I get to this curve, I'm gonna make a slight left turn. Because when taxiing, you're supposed to go very slow. The maximum you can go while taxiing backwards is 10 knots. For those of you who don't know what knots is just how fast, or speed in aviation terms. I will be taxiing, and I will be following these yellow lines, or taxi lines, for those of you who want to be fancy, call them taxi lines. For those of you who don't know a lot about aviation, just call them yellow lines, and the plane just follows them. We just follow.
How are you doing?
Doing good, Singapore 4420. We have to just taxi very slowly, or go forward very slowly along these lines. So for those of you who don't understand aviation, try not to pay too much attention to advanced vocabulary we're gonna use. So if you don't know about aviation too much, just try not to pay attention.
The aircraft controller, if you want to call it ATC for short, then you have the right to. It gives you the takeoff too.
My A350 is making a slight right turn here, and then we're going to line up on the runway for takeoff. Runway 13. I'm taxiing very slowly along the line, and then I will line up on the runway and get ready to take off.
Victor Sierra Papa Kilo has already taken off. Oh wait, I forgot. Victor Sierra Papa Kilo was destroyed in Singapore 6. And for those of you who can't figure out Singapore 6, Singapore Airlines Flight 006 actually crashed into a construction site while preparing for takeoff. It was taxiing down to take off on the runway.
My two massive GE9X engines are powering for takeoff.
Four engines are taking off. And lastly, like I said, 2.6 crashed into a construction set killing 83 people. If you can't live on it, watch my latest video. Just my, Singapore 6 video.
Things slowly started to climb until it reached its cruising altitude. I'm gonna slowly continue ascending. Once I hit 500 feet, I will raise the landing gear. So now it's just a flying aircraft. And also, for those of you who want to play this game in the future, one of us will make a video on how to play on PC and mobile. Right now, I'm on a PC while my brother is on a mobile, or iPad, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm currently using my touchpad to control it. Move it up and down. To land, you need to make sure you slow. To land, landing is the most critical phase of flying a plane. Taking off isn't hard, but landing is much harder because if you land too fast, you won't be able to stop. Thankfully, my brother managed to land safely on the runway. But I am now going to prepare for landing. If I don't land on my first try, I have to do something called a go-around, meaning I have to take off again and fly around the airport to lose speed and altitude, or lose height.
We don't want to recreate the Canon and KLM incident. For those of you who don't know about it, I did upload a video on it, just research it, okay? It's called Pan Am and KLM incident. Pan Am.
Oh, you see, I'm not flying slow enough to land safely. I'm flying at 300 knots. The maximum speed to land is 160 knots, so I have to take off and do a go around of the airport. As you can see, that's my brother below, just taxiing to the runway. And before you all say, well, you have more flight minutes than your brother, how are you not able to land on your first try? Well, just because I have more flight minutes doesn't mean I do everything perfectly.
100.
I think if you guys think that, you guys might be on small amount of crap
I'm slowly going to turn the plane left, or for those of you who want to be fancy, bank. Banking is turning left or right in aviation terms.
Also, for any Indians that are
1,000.
Have your parents ever told you about this plane? Have your parents ever told you about this plane crash? India 171. Anyone who knows
500.
it, you know.
400.
But for those of you who don't know it,
AI-171 was a Boeing 787 that crashed in Ahmedabad on June 12, 2025, after both engines were mysteriously cut off.
50, 40. 30, 20, 10. Retard.
You can see, I've just landed and I'm going to taxi to the runway. Well, I have to make sure I decrease my engine thrust. Oh, I didn't need flaps. They were just gonna. Flaps are not meant for landing speed. If you're landing at high speed, then you're gonna stall. As you can see, this was one of our successful flights from Tokyo to Perth. And now we're going to change our aircraft type. Now, I will no longer fly the A350. I will still fly the A350, but not now, since I just flew the A350. Now we're going to fly our propeller aircraft, which is the ATR 72-500 and the Bombardier Dash 8. Yeah, whatever, same thing. Actually, I won't fly the Actually, I won't fly the ATR 72-500. I will actually fly the Concorde. For those of you who don't know, the Concorde was another aircraft type. It was the supersonic jet, but unfortunately, it's no longer making production after a recent accident that happened in 2009 with Air France Flight 4590. Piece of debris hit the aircraft's fuselage, and it hit the left landing gear, causing it to collapse and made the plane crash.
Oh, do you think we're focusing less on the game and more on the reason things crash?
Yeah, but we want to entertain the viewers too, so we're still playing the game. This is the Concorde. We'll be flying it from Perth to Cyprus.
Yes. Cyprus.
Just know the Concorde is a really fast jet, so it requires a lot of training and experience. You need to make sure you taxi very, very slowly, because even at this speed, it could go up to hundreds of knots. The fastest speed it can reach to is about 1,000 knots. And I can even change the nose. I can make the nose go down by pressing H.
Pressing H is only the risky.
The only reason the pilots like to lower the nose of the Concorde is to have a clear visual when taxiing and taking off and landing. They put the nose back up for the high speed. Hunter 4420, please take off. You're holding me up.
This might actually
Hunter 4420, hurry up. You're slowing me down.
I'm not risking I'm not risking you using your title as the sky.
I will be taking off from this runway here. The four engines power to life, and the Concorde began accelerating down the runway. And as soon as it hit 180 knots, it took off into the sky. Yes, we're flying to Cyprus, so I'm going to make a slight right bank here, and I'm going to fly towards Cyprus. I just broke the sound barrier. Wow, guys, the ATR, that Qantas 4420 is so far behind. Look at how slow this aircraft is compared to mine.
Tell this Concorde. Do you remember what happened to Air France 4590?
Oh wait, why is the nose pointing so high? I can't point the nose that high or else I'll stall and fall out of the sky.
Guys, I tried doing it, but I still can't get the Concorde.
The Concorde in this game, you need to join the group.
I tried to join the group, but it didn't work.
It only works for certain people who are important.
I also like this game.
So it'll take some time to fly to France. It'll take some time to fly to Cyprus, so
Okay, guys,
so bear with us.
269. We have 69 more minutes in the sky than I do. I have 200 minutes.
Only at 3,000 feet and flying at the maximum speed, which is 1,165 knots.
Air France 8481. Do you think they should add Air India Express or PIA?
Oh, hell no. Do not add PIA. That is the worst airline in the world, bro.
Definitely.
Maybe they should add Air India, but not AIX, because Air India Express is the worst, is also the second worst airline in the entire region. I hate...
What about Sunday? Or Malaysian Airlines?
I don't know, this game just doesn't have everything, okay? I know a game that has Pakistan International Airlines.
But that game requires to use the PC.
Only I can play that game since I got PC. So now I'm approaching Cyprus and I'm preparing to land. But I have to make sure I decrease my engine thrust since I'm going way too fast.
And that's the downside that's the only downside of being in the Concorde.
The Concorde, you have to do a few trips to go around because you fly way too fast. And look, I'm still even though I'm descending, I'm still flying at 1,000 knots, which is way too fast. So I'm gonna have to make a go around. I'm gonna have to fly around this mountain here in order to lose speed and altitude.
So it's basically like a holding pattern.
Yes, a holding pattern. That's what a holding pattern is for those of you who don't know. If you're flying fast.
I don't think you should mention holding pattern after what? Because of someone.
Well, it depends on how you do the holding pattern.
Someone didn't do it correctly at all.
Because he was too negligent.
And
He killed 91 innocent people.
And for those 2 people who survived, they survived. But for the 91 people who died, your legacy will be carried.
As you can see, I'm still flying at 330 knots. And that's not enough to land safely. I need to be flying at 160 knots to land safely. I need to be flying at least maximum 160 knots to land safely.
I'm not, even though I'm way slower than you, I can't land safely yet as well.
Looks like I'm now flying low enough, and now I can decrease my thrust. Now that I'm closer to the airport, I can decrease my thrust. And now I can clearly see the runway, and I'm ready to land. As soon as it says landing speed, I can land. Yep, it says landing speed, now I can land safely. And the Concorde has landed safely. Sometimes it says stall when you're a little slow, but overall, I use it to land safely, and now I'm on the ground, safe and sound.
As you can see, my brother is a really good pilot when it comes to flying the Concorde.
Actually, my first successful landing with the Concorde. Since every time I try to land with the Concorde, I end up crashing because it goes way too fast. But I'm going really slow to turn off the runway. But guys, look. I'm a faster aircraft with so powerful engines, and yet I managed to land safely. But he's still flying despite him being in a slower aircraft, but with much less power. Yo, what is that landing? You're nose diving into the ground. You're nose diving into the ground, bro. You can't do that. Guys, please say boo in the comments if he did a bad landing.
I know you guys do. You guys love me and I love all.
Please, guys, say boo in the comments if you think he did a bad landing.
Oh, and
If you think I did a good landing, please give a heart emoji. Hey, get out of my way! You're cutting me. I was supposed to go first.
I don't care.
Hey, that's it. I will crash into you.
Oh, don't refrain. You know there's no one in it. This is the game.
I'll park my plane at this gate right here. Wait, I will park the Concorde right at the. Oh, I think the Concorde is way too big to fit at this place. The Concorde looks way too big to fit over here.
My plane is bigger. Good thing my plane is not.
Actually, I think I can park right here. I might be able to park right here.
Now time to fly. Now time to fly a different aircraft.
Yep, I don't care if I'm parked perfectly or not. I don't really care too much about parking, but all I care is that I landed the fastest aircraft in the world safely. How about we both fly a Boeing 707? I'm gonna fly one by Americano Airlines.
I'm gonna fly mine. By Korean.
By the way, for those of you who don't know, the Boeing 707 was the first commercial jet to fly. It was the first jet aircraft to fly. It has 4 small engines. It's the smallest 4-engine aircraft there is. Well, not necessarily the smallest, but it's the smallest 4-engine jet aircraft there is. This ended production a really long time ago. Actually, 4-engine aircrafts ended production a while ago because of how expensive they were to operate, and their excessive noise.
No, it also depends on how dangerous they are.
Not just the danger. All aircraft are safe. It's just depending on how you fly them. No aircraft is dangerous. It just depends on how you fly them.
Okay, what is that Concorde doing?
A Concorde? Where's the Concorde? I don't see a Concorde.
Random Concorde, I thought I was taxiing, but I saw a random Concorde flying in, and it just recklessly landed in the sea.
It landed in the sea?
Unlike you,
Oh yeah, landing in the sea, guys, it'll make your plane sink. In this game, not in real life, a plane can stay afloat for almost 90 minutes depending on the type.
that wasn't the fate of Lion Air Flight 610. And in case you don't know, Lion Air Flight 610 was a Boeing 737-800.
Not an 800, it was a Max 8.
Oh yeah.
We'll be flying, by the way, we'll be flying to Timtona, or whatever you call it. We're gonna fly to Southamptona. So make a right bank.
Hey, do you remember that? Do you remember about someone who? Do you remember someone who was worse than such a who was actually the same? There's 2 people who are. There are 4 people who are actually the same as such a cool, and this one is on.
One of them is Andreas Lubitz.
Yes. And there's 3 more.
One of them is Madanar Kukar,
Yes.
Duvirmani,
Yes.
and Alfred Faria.
Yeah. You got it.
Yes, Captain Kukar, Indu Virmani, Captain Kukar, First Officer Virmani, and Flight Engineer Faria were the pilots of Air India 855, which was Air India's first Boeing 747.
I think Booker is are the ones who are truly to blame. Even though Captain Booker had previously been grounded in 1975 and grounded for 6 months due to uncontrolled diabetes and excessive use of alcohol. And he had both with all of these conditions, I could totally agree with them, but Cooper should have never been allowed to pilot the plane. Don't you agree, my brother?
Yes, Kukar should never been allowed to pilot the plane that night.
It should have been,
Some other captain, but not Kukar. Even though Kukar had 18,000 flight hours, they were worth nothing, bro.
the captain of Air India 101.
Oh, you know that The Air India 5 happened in 1978.
Oh.
It happened almost 40 years beforehand, bro. That happened almost 40 years before AI 101.
I know, but I mean like the pilot.
Yeah, Rustam Palia, he was born like he wasn't even into flying at that time. Honestly, Captain Joseph de Souza is not any better. Because because he got his calculations wrong, he didn't even bother to call for Mayday or call for help. He just carefully descended into the mountains.
Just like Andreas Lubitz.
Oh, Andreas Lubitz went fast. And Captain Patrick Sonenheimer actually tried to call for help, but it was too late. Qantas 4420, what are you doing? Why aren't you flying faster?
Why am I frozen?
Are you holding?
I'm not holding, like, I'm frozen.
Maybe it's really your turn. Hold on, guys. Something's wrong with this aircraft. He just froze. It looks like his plane might have crashed.
It couldn't have crashed. Because why would I leave the engine?
Hold on, everyone. He's gonna leave the game really quick and rejoin because his screen just froze.
Yeah, I need to refresh Roblox.
He will meet you, and we will meet you guys at Southampton in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I'll meet Americano.
Alright, I'm getting ready to bring the gear down, and I'm getting ready to land.
Joseph de Souza actually killed the father of India's nuclear weapons program.
Dr. Homi Baba. I did a research paper on Dr. Homi Baba and got an A+ on that because they really liked my creativity.
Yeah, I also actually did. I actually did a first year project with my friend about AI 101.
Well, let me see. I need to find the runway to land on. Did any of you guys see the runway? And for those of you who and please, those of you who like this number still, do not say it. Just because my trust is at this percentage, please do not say that number.
I beg you. Oh, by the way, the runway's over here. I'm jumping.
Can't see you when I'm 300 feet off the ground.
I guess I'll have to phone like a Boeing 737.
Oh no, not the 737. That's my least favorite aircraft type because it was involved in yo, I'm flying so low to the ground. I can't fly.
I'm flying the Boeing 757.
I can't be flying this low to the ground. That's really risky. Yo, I'm flying 80 feet above the ground. I'm gonna crash into the sea at this rate. I can't be flying that low.
Why? Guys, comment what airline I should fly. So I think 99% of you are going to say the
150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
be wrong once again. I'm actually using a Boeing 727.
I will be flying a cargo plane this time instead of a passenger aircraft.
Oh yeah, cargo.
I will be flying the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Or Dreamlifter. What?
My camera angle.
Let's see, what plane?
No good.
No, I don't want to fly the A320. I don't want to fly the A220. I will fly. I will fly I will fly a 757 with cargo. Actually, no, I don't want to fly this. Actually, no, I don't want to fly any cargo planes right now. I will fly the A320 by our favorite airplane, Spirit 905.
No.
I will fly Spirit 905.
Everyone disrespect the Spirit.
Spirit, despite many people hating it, it actually is a really safe airline. It's flown its entire career without a single fatality.
Yeah. We've been looking at Spirit super wrong.
It's just the fact that Spirit's a really cheap airline is the problem.
Yeah.
Come to Southampton, buddy.
Only two problems with Spirit. One. Hold on, I'm gonna one more thing. I'm responded by Jeffrey Holiday.
Flying low-cost airlines from Southampton to Greater Rockport.
I would think New York.
Hey yo, stop. I'm turning this way. Now you can go. Yo, I don't care if I'm going across the snow. I will travel across the snow and get onto the runway this way. Because I don't want to have to do a right bank from there. I will just cross the snow because the snow is blocking the taxi route this way. This is technically a taxi route, but the snow is blocking it. So I'm going to take off from runway 08.
Yeah, true.
Why are my engines off? Are my engines freezing over? Alright, getting ready to take off. Powering the 2 engines for takeoff thrust. We'll be doing a short flight to Greater Rockport. And I'm afraid we're going to have to end the video there after we fly to Greater Rockport. Spirit Wings 905 is taking, Spirit Wings 8481 is taking off. And we're going to do a short flight to Greater Rockport Airport.
I'm just hearing some voices in the lower part.
Flying a 737. That's
Relax, I'm not negligent like, Captain, Zlatko Dusic.
for the captain of. Yeah.
I'm trying to pronounce his name again.
Wings never mentioned his name. Wings never mentioned his name.
By the way, Wings, you should check him out.
We're putting a link to his channel in the description, so please go subscribe to him. His content is really interesting, and I really recommend all of you to watch his channel.
You don't have to subscribe, but if you do, it would mean the world to him.
His channel was the.
Anyone who doesn't like Wings, I'm not trying to bash your opinion, and it's okay. But who people are haters of me and people who are haters of Wings, subscribe or else I will find you.
We're at Greater Rockport Airport. We're gonna land on this runway right here. We're gonna land at this runway right here.
I'm almost at Greater Rockport.
Just follow me, okay? Descend towards this runway right here. And prepare to land. Oh no, actually this is a military airspace. I can't land here. Even though I'm a Spirit aircraft, I still follow rules, so I can't land there. That's a military airbase. I'm doing a go around. I'm flying to another. I'm flying another runway to land on because I can't land there. That's a military airspace. We can't land on military airspace, and it's restricted. It's extreme. Yeah, it's illegal to land on military
1,000.
airspaces. Just know that sometimes the plane's attitude indicator says how high you are off the ground.
And a lot of altitude indicators are working in Area 8x5, especially the first altitude one.
1,000.
It's not called
1,000.
it's called attitude indicator, not
1,000.
altitude indicator. Thank you.
1,000.
Oh, altitude.
1,000.
I'm gonna make a go around over this city right here, and I'm gonna land on that runway right there. I'm landing at Mellor Airport. Come to Mellor Airport. Bro, it's frozen.
300.
Sometimes this game likes to do this, like do this freeze.
Minimum 200.
What about this game? With my own
I'm Spirit 905. I don't care. I'm gonna land.
70, 60,
I'm gonna land at
50,
200 knots.
40, 30, 20, 10. Retard. Retard.
I will put my speed to the maximum thrust. Alright guys, I've landed safely. So we're gonna have to end the video here because we got to go for something. So thank you all so much for watching today's video. We really hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe. Let us know what videos you want us to make next. And we'll see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.
And of course, please subscribe to my brother, even if you click on his channel, because we have love for everyone, for each and every single one of you.
So guys, please like and subscribe. Let us know what videos you want us to make next. And we'll see you all in the next video.
But before we go, I have an announcement to make. I will be making 2 live streams about reacting to some stuff. I'm going to be reacting to one of the most the famous boiled one phenomenon, and our famous and the one we keep on mentioning a lot of times, wings. So
Stay tuned. The Wings live stream will be coming out tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern timing.
and the boiled one phenomenon will be happening in, if I remember correctly, 11 a.m.
Eastern timing tomorrow.
or 12 p.m. or 12:30 p.m.
So please stay tuned for that. We'll provide more updates on that. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. Please like and subscribe. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.
Love.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.